Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is my common sense. I try to keep it down and nitty gritty under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, I'm very fucking important. And not important to liberals, libertarians, people who believe in God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT, people who just can't think outside the box. Listeners' discretion is advised. I say that because there's a lot of asses and masses out there, okay? People tend to want to go down the rabbit hole and watch the dark web and don't expect them not to be shocked about things that they see, okay? But of course, I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. I wish a motherfucker would. But of course, let me fix this real quick. Let me see here. And so today's topic will be about whatever happened to Charles Manson, Zodiac Killer, Jack the Ripper, and fucking Ted Bundy. When I hear names like that, people think I'm a bad person for even mentioning their names, okay? But please understand, there are evils in the world, okay, that help rid other greater evils in the world to make this world a more exciting place. When I play a game like Assassin's Creed, I always think about there's always some sort of faction somewhere to where they want to topple a government. They want to topple certain things and individuals and peoples in high positioned areas. But you have to understand that's how you take life. Life is like a game. Okay? And like I said before earlier in many of my videos, I don't have hatred for women, okay? I just feel bad for the things that they do, okay? Especially when they don't have a father figure, and it's not all your fault, okay? But those individuals like Ted Bundy, Jack the Ripper, okay, Charles Manson, I don't think Charles Manson didn't commit the crime. He convinced 3 women to kill for him. But there are positive attributes upon these evil people who've done those things. So that's what I'm trying to highlight here. The positive attributes, not the negative things, okay? Though the negative things can be pretty cruel and cruel. Pretty cruel and cruel. Of course they did bad things. 30 decapitations, Ted Bundy. And having 3 women to kill. Having 3 women to kill for you is a fucking alpha beyond this world, to have 3 women to kill for you. Okay, during his time and eras, it was all about music and shit. He had a guitar and everything. Ted Bundy, he was just I think he was a psychologist. No, he was a lawyer or something like that. Okay. He was a coming up lawyer, and nobody knows anything about Jack the Ripper. He killed prostitutes, okay? Then the Zodiac Killer, okay? The cops couldn't capture his ass because he was too encrypted. Okay, but I ain't got nothing to do with none of that shit. I'm just basically, I look up to them on the positive attributes of who they were, because they took matters into their own hands. But I do not recommend you guys to do those things. But as a matter of fact, I will never get caught by the cops, okay? Because I'm a schizo and I use magic. Everything is not linked. I don't have anything linking me to any of my victims that disappear. They're not victims anyway. They were the evil ones, okay? And you know how I remember I killed 13 women, okay? You believe me? My wife will be number 14. But of course, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it, O.J. Simpson. The aliens will take her away. She said, but you know what my wife said? Okay, she said she saw an alien in her delivery table. I said, hey, I did. What did I tell you? I said, anyone who tries to, I wish a motherfucker would. I remember I was in the court, and my attorney told me don't say nothing. And I couldn't help it. I couldn't help to say something, okay? And she gave me 5 years. I said, that bitch gave me 5 years for me calling the cops on the girl who actually lied on me. I only get the bad ones. Jesus Christ, okay? It's not like they're completely innocent and I'm the bad guy. I actually warned you. I wouldn't tell the courts, hey, don't give me bad. I feel real bad for all judges, because you got to be careful who you judge. You got to be careful who you judge. Some people got magical abilities. And so I sit back and say, okay, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to listen. Okay, right? I'm just going to listen and see what happens. And then I hear terrible things. I'll give you a great example. Okay, I'm not saying all women are good. I'm not saying all the women who got killed deserve to be killed, because I don't know the woman. Okay, I'm just trying to tell you, like There are women who cause problems for other women, just as black people cause problems for black people. Okay, there are racists in the world and everything. But I'm gonna tell you a little story here. I remember working at this job. This is how my power works. Okay, and I see it clear in my fucking day. If I suspect that you're a racist, I'm gonna make sure that I know that you're a racist. I'm not gonna make no fucking hypotheticals or skeptical thoughts, okay, or hypotheticals, okay. I'm just gonna basically make sure I have something that you said to me that I know that you're a racist, and I'm gonna ask you a question. What do you mean by that? And I'm gonna break that shit down, and then I'm gonna keep it quiet. Okay, I'm gonna keep it quiet, or maybe you're living in ignorance. Okay, so let me tell you a little story. I was working at the McDonald's. This woman named Pam I was working with in the McDonald's. Now I'm a quiet person. I talk to other employees and shit about interesting shit. They talk to me, no arguments, because it's usually I don't get an argument out of people because I know how to articulate myself a certain way to where I don't have the argument. Okay, I usually say we agreed to disagree. Okay, or that doesn't make sense. Let's say you disagree. Okay, we agreed to disagree. Yeah, I can understand that. We agreed to disagree. Okay, but of course, it could be oxymoron. Okay. But it's okay. I can understand the definition of it. So I told Pam, which is my manager, I said, can you please get me some sleeves from, and basically she gave me some sleeves because I was popping myself. Oil was popping me and it was burning me as I was cooking and stuff like that. I could be anywhere. You could put me anywhere. Okay, put me on the sandwiches. For some reason, she didn't want to put me on the sandwiches or nothing. She didn't want to move me around or something like that. I did some heavy work for her. I did get in the car and move around for her, which I wasn't supposed to be doing, but I did those things. And I thought Pam was a cool manager. I thought she was good. She was cool and disciplined. She even knew about Charlie Chapman, okay? Because I know about Charlie Chapman and a little dance and shit like that. And she even made some little remarks about some philosophies that I know about, okay? Which is pretty interesting. I'm losing my fucking mind. But one day, I was like, I don't believe it. Somebody told me she was a racist. And I said, I don't believe she was a racist. So I had to test it out, okay? And next thing you know, I said, one day I asked for a shirt, okay? And I'm the one who mentioned the shirt. Now, there was another guy named Brian, okay? He was a sub-supervisor or something like that. He was a homosexual, okay, naturally, because he was honest and open direct, which is good. And so next thing you know, he had arguments with Pam. And then I felt that I don't think he's arguing. I didn't believe it. So the only way to find out if someone's like that, you got to have a personal conversation. I could have got money from her, though. Because I was thinking about getting a strap on and fucking that old broad, okay? And that's what I used to do in my past. But I was thinking, nah, I'm just going to clean some walls. I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be nice because, she might say something. And then I was like, I want to know if she's a racist. And then one of her nieces came by and tried to seduce me or some shit like that. And I wasn't attracted to her. And she told me some shit. And then I was like, I said to her, I need me a shirt. Okay, so I started off with that. And next thing you know, Pam, she got everybody else's shirt. I've been there longer than everybody else, but somehow I didn't get a shirt. So I'm assuming that maybe it came late or something like that. So I kept asking her. I saw a month went by. And I told her, I said, by the time a month hit, I'm going to be out of here if I don't get my shirt. Because everybody got a name tag on their shirt. Name tags on the shirt. And we had new shirts. I didn't have a shirt. I just had the regular shirt. It was breaking down. She didn't give me any new shirts. She didn't give me any new shirts. I don't know why. So I asked her. I said, can you help me out? Okay. Still didn't help me. One day she had brought out this name tag thing. And I was like, in my mind's eye, her niece came to me and said, hey, she's making a name tag for you. She could put a stamped name tag on you, okay? Some shit like that. And I felt that, no, I wanted mine sewn in, okay? And then I felt that I got kind of offended. So the long story short is that eventually she got removed from the site, okay? After I quit, she got removed, okay? So, because the big bosses came by. And they asked me, I don't know who the big boss. I knew there was big bosses over here. We know you. They even said to me, you say, we know you are here. Maybe I got things misconstrued. I don't know. But when she created the name tag, the name tag was just for me. And I got mad and I just left. And I felt the voices like, you know what that means, right? You've been there for a month, over 6 months, 7 months for everybody else. And I didn't want to hear anything. And that's why, as I was leaving, she said, what are you leaving for? And as I was leaving out the door, the big bosses came in and said, we know who you are. You are one of the well. She must have said something about me. I didn't care. Okay, she was like, where you going? If you anytime you want to come back to this McDonald's, I said no. I think she was very unprofessional, and I'm leaving from that point on, and I'm gone. Okay, and the big boss is like, oh, okay, so you're saying this Pimp? I said, yep. So I can't do anything about it. It's a bit of racism here, and I can prove it, which I don't feel like going through. I just want to get out of here, and they let me go. Okay. Next thing you know, they call me sometimes, and then next thing I find out, she's not there no more. So I don't know what to say about that. I felt I was treated wrong, okay? There was a couple times she treated me wrong, but it's just that, this racism still in the country. I believe racism exists by 30%. But I'm getting off the topic a little bit here. Women in general have it coming to them. Whoever thinks that they want to take over man or lie on man, I think karma is mainly a bitch. Okay. And I'm just trying to say, what happened to Charles Manson? What happens to all of those? I know I got offside the top, but you still here, are you? Is that, there's positive attributes for what they have done, okay, for society. Same thing with the KKK, too, so don't try it. Okay, KKK, Sometimes some things need to happen in order to keep things down into order, okay? But sometimes things have to get out of whack and out of sync, just like the feminist movement, in order for things to get better too. Like the Chaos Project. Look it up, motherfuckers. It's called Project Chaos. The CIA has their hands in many different things, okay? But that's all I really wanted to say about that. Sometimes some evil individual... Religion is a great evil for a greater good. See, there you go. Okay, so my point, what I'm saying here, there's always something good behind something that is wicked. But be careful how you pick out on it, okay? What happened to those individuals? They just got caught. Psychopaths are harder to catch than sociopaths, okay? But of course, that's another video for another day, okay? What is a sociopath versus a psychopath, okay? But other than that, the Mandela effect is real. I believe it's probably so. Probably true or probably not so. Other than that, you have a nice day. Rambling on is what I do, but there's no message involved in anything I say. Everything is satire, and then everything is not satire. Have a nice day. Peace.